Good morning. It's Susie here with Create Your Canvas. It is Friday. Woo! That's exciting. It's always exciting to end a week. Is it? I don't know. I enjoy each and every day, but Fridays are nice because, you can take a breath. You made it through another work week. Unless you're like me and you work on Saturdays too, but it's all good. No worries. I'm trying to find my video. There it is. Okay, so today we are going to do another pumpkin, except, do you see this one? This cute one right here? That's the one we're going to do. I mean, I might do both of these just because it'd be really cool side by side, but whatever. So, take a deep breath. You made it through another work week. Blow it all out. Life is good. So, I need to find a different word besides so. I say it too much. I don't like it. Okie dokie. So, I did it again. What we're going to do is I'm going to flip the camera and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm a little all messed up today. I don't know why. Anyway, we will get this party going. Here we go. So as you jump on, just say hi. I'll try to watch. I don't always pay attention. Sometimes I get going in my own little world and, that type of thing. Okie doke. Let me make sure this is all good. And we will figure this out. Okay. Looks like we need to come down a little bit. Here we go. Oops, except for I do not know where my paint is. Oh, here it is. For some reason, it just doesn't seem as bright today. I don't know. It's all good. So I really like this. Actually, I like these leaves here. I might take out these two pumpkins and make this part of it. Yeah, I think that might be what I do. Because I love this pumpkin. And I know it's hard to see. Like, I believe this is the greenish colors, like the white and green pumpkin. But considering, my ink was running out. But I think I do. I like this leaf. I like this as a background, more like a picture like this. So I think that's what we'll do. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think that's, yep, definitely. That's what we're doing. Okay, decision made. So we're going to color in our pumpkin where it is. Now you can decide on your own composition. Like I said, the photos, if you are part of my subscription box, these that you got in there, the things that are in the box, they're just a suggestion. If you don't want to do it, then don't. Like, if you like this picture as a whole, do the picture as a whole. You don't have to only do as I'm doing. So I'm going to sneeze again. Can you believe this? This is like 2 days in a row. I'm trying to hold it back. Okay. My pencil's missing. Oh, there it is. Yay, I found it. Okay, I'm telling myself I'm not going to sneeze. Okay. Now, I am, I've been working on like 6 months worth of my subscription box. So if you want to join, I will get you a link. You can go to my website actually and join. It is currently open for the October box. This looks like it comes down like that. And this, see, I have to kind of improvise because I want to cut this pumpkin off. And that's the cool thing about art, is you create what you want. Okay, so there's a leaf here. There's a leaf here that I like. And they're kind of funny looking, so we're going to kind of blob them in so that we're not, spending too much time on details. And actually, I don't even know. Yeah, I did. Okay, do we like this one? I think we'll put like part of it in. There. Ta-da. And then we're gonna just kind of blob one in here too. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Except this might be a little strong, so oops, where's my handy dandy pink razor? I'm gonna take part of this off. You'll still be able to kind of see where I was. It's all good. Okay, here we go. Now, I see people are popping on, so good morning, good morning. If you enjoy these tutorials and you want to join my subscription box, all you have to do is go to my website, which is createyourcanvas.com. It's CR8 URCANVAS. It's kind of a weird thing. I should maybe put it up here sometimes, but it's okay. All right, so I've added a little bit of water here so that it can start to liquefy, because I want my pigments to start, oops, sorry, I keep smashing things around. I decided I would write my website right here. Because it just came to me in my all stuffiness from wanting to sneeze. Can you see that all? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I could put it in the comments. There we go. Whew. So I love, where'd my picture go? Sorry, I am such a basket case today. I woke up a little differently today. Some interesting news coming through the world. Anyway, so this is, if my colors were true, because like I said, I'm missing some of my, I need to change my ink is what I need to do. So what it is this is white, and I believe this is like a deep green. I know in here it kind of looks black, but I'm thinking it's a deep green. And then my beautiful leaves up here, and then I'm gonna take these two out, which would be really, really cool for like its own little picture. Like just kind of use these as your own little picture. That's the cool thing about this. You can play, you can do whatever you wanna do. So here we go. Let's see. I kind of like this color that we had last time, because the thing is this is gonna have to be kind of white-ish, but I don't want it to be super white. So I'm actually gonna take the color from yesterday, which is this weird greenish color, and I'm gonna use just a little, and I'm gonna give it a light wash. Okay, so you're gonna barely be able to see it, just barely, barely, because I'm using a lot of water. I just don't want it to be just the color of the paper. That's the thing, okay? But as you can see, it's barely there, no big deal. If you want to make it a little darker, you can. But I drew in the sections because this pumpkin is pretty intense with its sections, which I think is cool. That's probably why I picked it. Okay, then this paint up here that I made yesterday, I added black but didn't like the black, and I'm still not overly sold on the black, but I'm gonna take a little bit of it, and we're gonna put in just, oops, way too much water. We'll smack it dry a little. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. It's kind of like letting it do its thing, okay? This is kind of the undercoat type of thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna soak up some of this water that's puddled. Okay, ta-da. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. We're gonna work on other stuff. Oh, okie dokie. So I'm gonna make some orange. Dun, 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 dun. Which there's lots of water in my yellow, so I'm gonna actually soak it up. And all you do is stick your brush in there, soak up the water, and then touch it to your napkin, because it's too much water. You're not gonna get enough pigment going on, and you're not gonna like it. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I want them to be a little more red. I also, you know what? Last minute thing. I need my background to be in. And I know this is weird, but I'm going to add black. Because I think I'm going to do a black-ish background. But I'm going to do lots and lots of water to it, okay? And I'm going to try and miss my little leaf. Oops. I tell you I'm going to miss them, and then what do I do? Okay, try to miss your leaf blobs. That was probably a leaf. That's okay. Maybe we'll make the leaf go that way. Okay, because I kind of want a gray background. You know how like in the fall, it starts to get bleaky and yucky, and you know, though the weather is so much better than usually what we've been having because we've been used to like this, you know, 587-degree weather. We want to create that. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this a lot. I'm gonna put a little more black out here in this water puddle because I want it to be a little darker out here. And then of course down here where my pumpkin is shadowed, I'm gonna put a little darker. Okay. And then all I'll do is add more water, and we're just gonna pull this up here. I'm not worried about the edges. I'm not worried about all that fun stuff. Okay, just plop it in. It's all good. No worries. We're having fun. We're doing what we want to do. It's perfect. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, right here, do you see this little line here? Now, I don't know if yours has done it. I'm just going to soften it a little because I don't want a line right next to my pumpkin. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. And then I got a little on my pumpkin, so I'm going to go up here and take some of that back out. No worries. We are not worried. We're not stressing. We're having fun. Okay, now I can take this color that I made, this orangish reddish color, and I'm going to plop it in. Now remember, we're plopping in color. We're not so much worried about the shape of our leaf because here's the thing. Your brain only knows what you tell it. And in the past, in your, you know, as you were growing up, when you see orange and like a looks like a branch near a pumpkin, your brain goes, oh, must be a leaf. Okay? So we're not gonna, I'm not saying that we're not gonna add to these, but right this minute, I don't want you to stress over, oh my goodness, you know, I don't know what shape of a leaf I wanna do. You know, don't worry about it. Just kind of give that hint, that impression. We're gonna take a little black, mix it in with this color and this blue that's up here. We're gonna give it a stem. We're gonna put in that branch. I'm gonna go right on top of this one with like a little, and then underneath here. Okay. So see, already, even though they're just blobs of color, your mind is going, oh my gosh, that looks pretty good. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. But your, sorry, but your mind, you know, is sitting there going, oh, okay, I see the leaves. I see them. Yeah. I mean, what else would be next to a pumpkin but leaves? Okay, so I'm going to take a little more red. Oops. I was out of there. Okay, this red I'm taking along the edge so that I can have like a nice concentration of pigment, which isn't going to be watered down a bunch like what's down in this little hole down here. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Wash it out because I need the same thing from the yellow because I need more intensity, and more intensity in watercolors means less water. That's what that means. In case you need a definition. Okay, now, here we go. So now I'm gonna try and make just a hint of definitions of a leaf. Okay, I'm just gonna bring in a little more intensity in colors, maybe make a couple points here and there. Okay, nothing massive, nothing massive. Like here, maybe there's, you can kind of see the veins here a little bit, add a little color. Same here, like maybe this was a point, like, because as they dry, they kind of fold over. So maybe these are points of my leaf. Okay. Here's a leaf. So here's a couple points. And they don't have to necessarily make sense. I mean, I want you to look at this picture. Do they completely make sense? No, because as they dry, they crinkle, they roll. And then you really don't know how they are. So I'm just adding intensity of color. That's all I'm doing. But your mind, your brain is latching on to, oh, did you see that point? You know, did you see this right here? It has to be a leaf. I mean, it just has to be. And that's what your brain is telling itself. So that's what it translates into, is leaves, dying leaves on a twig. That's what it's telling itself. Okay, so no overthinking. I know, especially women. I mean, I know there usually is like a guy or two watching, so not that you guys don't do it, because my son, he's an overthinker. Okay, how about we just say, as people in general, we are overthinkers. There's so many overthinkers in this world. And we just, in the mornings when you're with me, don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. Just relax. Just have a good time. Even if you're just plopping in some color. Even if you're just watching. Maybe you're not even doing. Maybe you're just kind of like, well, I just like to watch. Okay, well then just watch. No big deal. Okay, I'm going to take a little dab. I'm just going to touch this blue water. See how intense blue is? You don't even need much. Okay, I'm going to take this color. I'm going to pull some of this red in, because I'm going to intensify some of my branch, because I want my branch to show a little bit deeper. Okay, and maybe I'm going to take some of this branch color, and because my leaves are still wet, it's nice. They'll just kind of blend in. See? Nice, nice, nice. Not lots of detail. We're not worried about detail. We're just plopping in some color. Ta-da! See? It's all good. Now we're going to focus on our pumpkin. Actually, we probably should have taken some of this color. I'm going to take a little black. I'm going to put in a little intensity of color into, there it goes. All right, now, oh, you know what? I forgot. My subscription box actually has some more colors. I think this is green. So this color, I don't even think about it, because I'm so used to just making colors. This is a beautiful brown. I'm gonna add a little, oops, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, yay, I forgot, ladies and gentlemen. We added in brown. Awesome. Okay. Much better. Okay. Sometimes it's just better to you know, have those colors. Okie doke. Now, dun, 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 dun. So since we added colors, I'm going to add some water. Okay, because I have this green, this beautiful, beautiful green. See how bright it's, I believe it's called Viridian green. Gorgeous color. The problem is that I don't want it that bright. And I don't want to use black to tone it down. So I'm going to use a little red. Red is across the color wheel. So it tones things down. The color wheel. I would show you what I'm talking about, but I don't see one close to me. It's okay. We'll do that later. All right. So I'm thinking that in these cracks, because I told you, like, this is our gorgeous little photo that we're looking at. And these little here, if you were to see this pumpkin in person, you know, that didn't need the right amount of color, it would be a greenish color. Okay, so I'm going to put these in here, and I'm not going to do like massive amounts, because I still want it to kind of be a white pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to plop these colors in here, and then I'm going to help you to get them to kind of bleed in, not really bleed in, blend in themselves. Okay, so this is why I drew in those lines. Okay, because I want to be able to keep the shape of my pumpkin and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wash my brush a little, and I'm gonna take water, the water that's in it, and along this edge, I'm just gonna add in some water, and it's going to do its magic, okay? Oops, maybe not that much water, maybe? Okay, so then I'm just gonna kind of come in here with some water, and use just the tip of my brush, just kind of move the edge around, because this edge right here, this part right here, this white part, that's the front part. So it's like this goes down, but it's in here, and this is in front of it. So this is still kind of smooth like, but this out here is kind of bumpy like. Okay. All right, and then same here. We're gonna kind of just smooth off the edge. Smooth those edges just a little. And look how gorgeous our pumpkin is turning out. I love it. Gorgeous. Okay, so part of me is I'm only doing just a little bit up in here just because I want to cover up my pencil lines. So stick that in there. I have a wayward water bubble, so we're gonna pick it up. Look at that. What do you think? Are you loving it? Are you thinking, you know what, we need to not do green looking pumpkins? What are your thoughts? Just tell me. It'll be fun. No worries. Okay, I'm going to add just a little black, because down in here, this is the shadow part. Do you see how dark this shadow is? And the shadow kind of comes up a little bit. So we're going to take that up just a little. I'm going to add a little green down in here just because I can. I'm loving it. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little, just kind of tapping in just a little of the, and it's kind of watery so that it'll dry like and flatten out a little. But I'm going to put in just a dab of little green little spots, I guess, here and there. Not everywhere. It's just here and there. Not everywhere. Okay, just a couple. Look at that. I love it. It's turning out gorgeous. Okay, last thing, I'm going to take just a little bit more of my brown. I'm going to take just a smidgen of black with it. We're going to add in just a little more depth. Maybe a vein or two here and there, just so that it has its detail. What do you think? I'm loving this. It turned out even better than I thought it would. Yay! I'm not sure why I feel like I need to sneeze every time I hit live. It's crazy. Okay, remember, I'm not putting in a whole lot of detail in my leaves, okay? I want them to just kind of be an impression. Just kind of, yeah, I know that's a leaf. You know, that type of thought. Okay? What do you think? If you really want to get crazy, you can take more green and quite a bit more black and really deepen this color down here. What do you think? Oh yes, I love it. Actually, I probably should have went this direction. Ta-da. All right. I'm going to take some water to stop. Oops, I hit my pumpkin. It's always good to hear me say oops, right? That means that you don't feel like you have to be perfect because, oh wait, nobody is perfect. Okay, I love it. What do you think? Yay, yay, yay. All right. I think we're going to call this one done. Hey, Sandy. I'm glad you love it. I do. I love this one. This is one that I think would be amazing to take your, if you have colored pencils, I guess. Maybe not everybody has colored pencils. But if you took some colored pencils and you really intensified and deepened even more, because I think sometimes it's easier with that. But anyway, I loved how this turned out. We took this picture, turned it into this picture. And the reason behind showing you all this is that when you find a picture you love, it doesn't mean that you have to do the entire picture. Like this one that's coming up. Okay, there's two other ones that will be like this one. Now, quite honestly, love this picture. Lots of pumpkins. And I mean, if you want to sit for, you know, an hour and paint something like that, that's great, but I'm trying to keep everything down to like 25-30 minutes. This one, this is amazing, but I promise you we're not doing the whole thing. You know, things like that. So you want pencils. Okay, you know what? I do have one box that I don't know what I'm doing with. We'll do pencils. Awesome. Good idea, Sandy. Because yeah, I have 5 boxes planned out. There was one I was struggling with. So I will add pencils to the next, well, not the next box. I don't know. We'll shuffle around. You will get pencils, Sandy. So anyway, if you want to sign up for my box, it's $27 a month. And it is every month you'll get a bunch of art supplies. Well, not a bunch because you know, it's only $27. And that includes your shipping. So yeah, then we can all draw, create, paint, all kinds of stuff. I have so many cool things for the next 6 months lined up. I am excited. They're not all going to be watercolors because there's so much more to the art world than just watercolors. So it is an art box, not a watercolor box. And I just look forward to the next 6 months. So if you want to sign up, go to my website, sign up. The September box, which will be October, because we're in September right now. So the October box will be mailed out on the 16th. Ooh, look. See that? It's like, it's a heat wave going on here, guys. Yes. Anyway, whew, those squirrels, I'm telling you, they take off with my little brain. Anyway, sign up. They go out the 16th.
you can still sign up. Monday I will cut off sign up just so that I can get everybody's done. So anyway, I'll put the link in the comment box and you can go to my website and sign up. It's under subscription at the very top. It says subscriptions, I think. Membership, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for painting with me today. It has been a wonderful beginning of Friday, and I just look forward to painting with all of you guys on Monday. All right, take care and God bless. Make your weekend a great weekend. Bye-bye.